You tell about your husband and being in friendship, and y'all been together. It's 15 years, right? It's 15 this year. Okay, so tell us about.
No, 16 this year. 16.
Okay, so tell us about how all that evolved, because you said Greg had no game. So for all of us that don't have any game,
I didn't say that.
I said it.
No, but I have to listen to it, and I hear you saying I said Greg doesn't have game. Not player. My Brooklyn man has game. That's the only way he was able to kind of balance me off because I'm from South Florida. I didn't play those games.
Well, what you said all he said is like, "Can I get your number?" And you're like, "Okay," because
He's
growing up in New York City, this is one of the things that influenced me, right? That kind of put me on the trajectory that I am today as a grown ass man, right? All the Spanish dudes. Oye, mami! Oye! Right?
well, you've been around my family, so
As a kid, and I'm seeing that, and I'm just like, does that work? I wouldn't want to be approached like this. A little boy, I'm seeing this, right? So, you know what? That made me more of a, I can show you better than I can tell you. But truth be told, y'all women like lyrics, right? Y'all women, and I had to figure that shit out. I wanted to be, no, I'm not going to.
oh, I'm glad you did.
Huh?
I said I'm glad you did.
Well, I mean, no, but you have to. I'm in this renaissance age of myself right now. Seriously, like in terms of as we talked when we had a private conversation, and I gave you the reading of you know who. Okay, so even with that, when I that book I read to you, right? I did the same thing for myself, right? It's not. I'm not preaching something I don't practice myself. It works. It works. So that was one of the things I kind of figured out. Like, have go back and look at how you were brought up and segue to today and how those things influences. And that's one of the things I first recognized. Like at first, like I'm like as a little boy, I'm like, who responds to that? Why would anybody? And I'm gonna be no, I don't want to say too much. I'm gonna let my actions speak, right? But that's not good either, right? That y'all women need that verbal affirmation, right? So this is always a work in progress. Myself, you know what the craziest thing is? this is going to sound, I put myself out there, right? When it's like the reason why I try to find out, right? And there's a clinical name for everything. So I've been using Chat DTP to a chat bot to give an example and to spit it out at me in the clinical form, and then you just like, oh, right. Here's what's other crazy too. Like I've gone back and people I've talked to, friends and people I've dated and loaded up with text conversations to learn that psychological point of view. Right? So it's always easier to know with whom you're dealing with, and that includes yourself.
A lot of people do not know how to hold a mirror in front of them, and that's what COVID was for me.
Okay.
And I used to tell Greg all the time, COVID was just a big mirror, and most of the time that mirror is you
So
being at home, not being able to do much.
okay, but what did you recognize about yourself? And since you were just looking like, oh,
I've learned to stop expecting myself from other people.
oh, that's a hard one because you're gonna hold people to the same values you hold for yourself, right? And here's the thing. Number one, it's not the same, right? And number two, they don't know what that is, right? You're your own unique set of rules and regulations, and we hold people like. I'll give you an example, right? So I'm talking to my homeboy today, and I'm been telling him I'm trying to. I'm petty with certain things. I'm trying to just go, right? Don't be like that. Don't just don't, right? And it's such
respectfully.
why
You're respectfully petty because people should know better and they don't.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We hold people to rules, right? Is that great? We got rules when we're doing the podcast. Put your phones on vibrate and put your laughter to a maximum.